Today I am here in Seoul, South Korea, and today's plan is to go and see how close we can get to North Korea. So we've just stopped just before the border to use the bathrooms and things. There's now a military checkpoint which I can't film whatsoever for obvious reasons. So we just arrived at Imjingak Park, where there's a couple of memorials, and there's also a little souvenir shop back there, which is the only place in South Korea you can obtain North Korean money. It's the only place you can get anything from North Korea that's like legit from North Korea. There's a place around the corner that's selling North Korean beer, but it's actually from China. So we're going to have a look around this park. So behind me there are some ribbons that are written in Korean, and on each one it's basically saying, oh, I miss my family, because during the war obviously quite a few families were split up from the north and the south, and people just don't know if they're still alive or wherever they are. So they've put these little messages saying, I wish I could see my family again. So there we go, I've now got some North Korean money to add to my collection. It's quite an amazing thing to be holding. So I've got one older note which isn't used anymore, and then two newer notes which are still used, but apparently they don't actually use the currency there, they prefer euros or US dollars. So it's kind of worthless, but it means something to me. So we just made it to the observatory tower, and just behind me you can see North Korea. It's quite crazy. You can see there's a pole for South Korea, and then there's a flagpole for North Korea, and you've got a flag either side. You can see into the North Korean villages as well using the binoculars. It's quite impressive. Very surreal. It's just back there. You can see, oh, where am I? South Korean flag and the North Korean flag. Looking through the binoculars, you can see people walking around in the village as well. It's so surreal. So we have made it now to the tunnel, the third tunnel here. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to record or take photos inside the tunnel, so I won't be able to show you that. But I'm going to enjoy it, so maybe you'll have to come here to come and see it yourself.
So over here, this way, please follow me.
It's very warm, so it's very warm, so I'm expecting it to be warm in the tunnel as well, but we will see. Right, so now back out of the tunnel. It was very steep, very wet, and you have to like bend down the whole way through. It's like 2 meters high, however, because of the structures they've put in, it lowers it, and then yeah, it's like 1.6 meters after that. But it was cool to see. It was very cool in there, but like walking back up that really steep hill now in the sunshine, it's a bit warm and a bit moist now, but it was cool. It was really awesome to see. So coming here, we're now in the village by the way, but coming here has really opened my eyes. There's so much of the Korean War that I was never taught in school, and so much that I've now figured out and understood I wasn't aware. There's apparently a whole host of wildlife that is thriving, from like migrating birds and things like that are thriving in the DMZ. From the observation tower as well was so surreal, actually being able to look and see North Korea. When you were looking through the binoculars, you can see people living their daily lives. I don't know how much of it is a puppeteer and like it's done on purpose, but you could see people like living their lives, catching buses, cycling, and just walking around, living their life. It's really surreal. It's not something I ever thought I'd experience in my life. I'm going to continue to walk around this little village here, and then we're going to head back into Seoul and enjoy the rest of our time here. Let's do this.